And today we spoke to families holding a rally in Fort Erie in hopes that the government will allow them to unite with their loved ones across the border. As Manesa Dhanabalan tells us, the group has been raising awareness for months.
There's many of us families who are experiencing just such incredible pain by being separated. And because we're so close, we can see where our loved ones are.
Many participants in the rally today became emotional sharing their stories. All of them saying they just want to see their family members who especially need their care.
Being in a border community, we're a blended community. We go back and forth to Buffalo, Fort Erie, daily basis. Border towns, I think, are heavily affected by the border closure.
Sandy Pierce used to visit her 93-year-old father regularly to take care of him. He only lives 10 minutes away, but with the border restrictions, she hasn't been able to see him as often.
Well, I couldn't see him for 5 months. And then because I'm a U.S. citizen, I was able to go over there. But you always had to do the 2-week quarantine, which is understandable back then when the pandemic was bad. But now things have eased off. People are fully vaccinated. COVID levels are down.
Pierce started a Facebook group called Families Are Essential back in March. It has over 2,000 members, and every Sunday at 1 p.m. they hold rallies here in Fort Erie and on the other side of the border. Everyone at the rally says families are essential, and the border restrictions are having an impact on their mental health.
My daughter she has ALS, and she was diagnosed a year ago.
Denise Morin's daughter is on the other side of the border, and like Pierce, she can't see her as often because of the quarantine rules, even though both of them are fully vaccinated.
I'd be with her 24 hours a day if I could be, but I have family here and a husband, and so I do 2 weeks at her house, come home, do quarantine for 2 weeks, go back, see her again. Tammy
Yonker's boyfriend lives in the States as well, and she says they split up because the isolation affected her partner mentally.
I think the isolation that he had to overtake became something that he couldn't handle.
Many of them are happy about the travel changes for fully vaccinated Canadians tomorrow, but they say it's still not enough.
It's just Canadian and permanent residents that are going to be able to come across. Families aren't really going to be able to come across if you have children, because the children have to quarantine for 14 days.
She's frustrated but still happy that she may be able to see her dad soon. In Fort Erie, Manesa Dhanabalan, CHCH News.